don't know what to do in life anymore. Genuinely, I am at a point in my life right now where I feel so stuck. You know, I'm not able to follow my dreams the way I wanted to. I'm not able to do the things I wanted to, and I feel very stuck. And I feel like this is a very common thing, just in general. And it's insanely difficult because it feels like I can't nudge forward or backwards without potentially going through a massive pitfall, essentially. And it's just incredibly stressful right now. So, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a minute, I started a new job recently, and the job it's an easy job. I'm not one to complain about my job, but the biggest issue I have is it's just enough, basically. That's all it is. It's just enough to do what it needs to do. But it's nothing fancy. I not going to be able to really save any money. I'm trying to save up to get a few things, but it's going to be fairly difficult in the long run. Um, so I don't know what to do with that, right? And some people would say, well, just find a different job. It's fairly difficult for me personally because like I don't have a car, so I can only get so far away from where I am, while walking or biking or whatever. And then on top of that, my lifelong dream, which is being basically a YouTuber, I don't know what to do with it. We make these videos basically every day where I rant and I tell stories and talk about stuff on the internet, but I also enjoy playing video games. I enjoy doing other things. And I don't know how to make that stuff into content anymore. On our other channel, I tend to like make a lot of content about like MMOs or RPGs, and I'm just so tired of it. I really am. I am so unbelievably tired. Not just at making videos, but at life in general. And it becomes one of those things where it's just a blockage, and I don't know where to go forward from here. It's very very confusing. So on my gaming channel that we had, I have like almost a million views on the channel itself and probably 2 to 3 million views on the TikTok for it. And it seems like, oh wow, well that's pretty good. And it is. It really is. Yeah, I was really excited every time one of the videos popped off or did really well or something like that. But I don't make money at all from it. So I spend 500 to maybe 1,000 hours making a video because I do a lot of reviews. I try to go in depth with games, and I try to just like in general have a good time. And I'm very obsessive, right? When I want to do something, I become unbelievably obsessed with that thing, and it's just so hard for me to put anything out on that channel because every single thing that I put out just kind of I feel like is mid. And maybe I'm too harsh on myself. Maybe I just beat myself down too much or whatever. But when you get, 1 million, 2 million views throughout your channel, and they're taking anywhere from 300 to 1,000 hours to make. I'll say 300 because that's on average how much time I actually spend in each of the games and editing and making thumbnails and all that stuff. So anywhere from 300 to 1,000 hours on a video for you to not get paid from it, for no one to care about it, for like all that stuff. I know it just sounds like complaining, but it's very difficult because it feels like you're just wasting time. It feels like, well, there's so many easier things you could be doing on YouTube, right? I mean, just alone, if I was just in it for the money, obviously there's the AI stuff, but I don't like that stuff. I don't like the AI stuff because I feel like it takes away from real creators with real voices and real personalities at that. And it's kind of discouraging, you know, seeing that a brand new creator can start tomorrow, use AI, and get thousands and thousands of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views, and basically get paid, 5 to 10 grand a month, you know. And this isn't just a method in general that like is like locked behind a wall or something like that, or is oversaturated. Anybody can do this because if your thing is slightly unique, you can do it. I mean, look at the Bigfoot AI videos or the Pug AI videos. It's like there's just so many of them these days. So it makes it where when I spend all this time on like these videos, it genuinely feels pointless. And it's the same thing with work too. It genuinely feels pointless to basically just work and work and work, and knowing that at the end of the month you're basically going to have absolutely nothing. So it's so strange, I'm turning 23 here in 2 days. I'm turning 23 in 2 days, technically one day after this video is posted. And as I'm speaking on this is probably the most lost I've felt in my entire life, honestly. Where I just don't know what to do anymore. But have a wonderful night.